Superdome, home of the RNL Carriers New Orleans Bowl. There's nothing quite like wrapping up the regular season with a bowl victory. It just leaves a good taste in your mouth going into the offseason. As we'll see the number 21 team in the country, the Tulane Green Wave, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the UTSA Roadrunners. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollock from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up in this bowl game. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Tulane Green Wave offense takes the field and they'll have the ball first. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a double.
And it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a double.
Caught in the backfield, it's Ash. Good pickup, but a little bit short of the sticks. Tulane right back to the line. They'll run it from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. Hunt is on its way. All the way back to the 15. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. So the UTSA Roadrunners offense headed on to the field. Now we'll first look at them today. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that...
Oh, he's got some space. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. The Roadrunners come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They're going to ride this running back. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He'll do it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Big play to start the drive, a little tougher sense. Now a crucial third down on this drive. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws toward the end zone. And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. And that is a punch right in the gut to make a play like that and have a penalty wipe it out. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Makes the grab. The stop is made right at the 36-yard line. The defense coming up big on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. Kicker tried to tack a few more on the scoreboard, guys, and couldn't do it.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal, miss, make, great. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Looking to throw on 1st down. throws for the tight end. Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Grabbed in the middle. It's Pacheco. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Tulane right back to the line.
Man, that play takes some protection. If you're going to stick in the belly, and that wide receiver is going to run down the field that far, I need some good protection, and I need my lineman not to go downfield. Nice job by the quarterback making the right read, being patient, throwing that strike.
Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Tulane lines up on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
And these are the ones that they just add up, and they're so frustrating for a defender. Trust me, I'm a defensive guy. It's just annoying. You get him in 3rd and meet.
There he goes. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Green Wave working with a fresh set of downs. Let's see if they keep it on the ground here. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Looking for the score. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Wave.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Makes the grab over the middle. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. All right, guys, let's take just a second here and talk about UTSA. They were really excited about the pickup they got last week. Commitment from a 3-star defensive back, David, and when programs at this level can get guys like that in the building, everybody celebrates.
The whole building gets excited because transfer pool is one thing, but high school recruiting, when you can get somebody out of high school with some raw tools that are really good, you can see the future could be bright. You take those guys, you try to develop them instead of going into the transfer pool.
And the Roadrunners come to the line in the hurry-up. Off play action. Gets it out quickly. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Kick is in the air. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Snagged in the middle. It's Ash. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. UTSA takes over and the offense ready to hit the field. Looking for space. It's Durham. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Complete downfield. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. He'll pull it on the read. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And he tacks on the extra point. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. He's got it on the right. Crosses the 30. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
Picked up 2 yards on that last when they need 8 on 2nd down. They'll go to the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Tulane right back to the line. Keeps it on the bootleg. Off over the middle. It's Pacheco. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. This Tulane offense has a great drive going. Makes the grab on the left. Makes his man miss. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Wants to go up top. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. They just keep firing. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense picks it up. There he goes to the right. Pass to 10. Touchdown, UTSA. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
Nice Nice job by the defense forcing the fumble. That took the perfect bounce right into the DB's hands. He shows you the speed and takes it back all the way for a touchdown. That was the definition of a fortuitous bounce.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Pulls and fires complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. With the catch, it's Duke. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the right. It's complete. Turning it on. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Tulane.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, and gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The extra point here would tie the game. And they did tack on the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they started this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. The Roadrunners can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one of this postseason showdown. Let's take a look at the stats so far. As we move into the 2nd, let's hope the rest of the game lives up to the early start. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And the Roadrunners are in the hurry-up.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
How about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Hauls it in. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here.
Nice job by the receiver on the end route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Quick strike complete. The Roadrunners have this offense rolling. Looking to throw on 1st down. Dumps it to the back. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He'll try to take it back. Inside the 30. finally brought down. But what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
What an amazing play by the defense. Not only do you get the interception, but you completely flip the field. And how about the open field running by that guy once he made the pick?
Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not.
And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Wave. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. If you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. And the Roadrunners trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed over the middle, it's Meyer. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure it to first down. The Roadrunners in the hurry-up.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
They're going back to the ground. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle. They give it to him again. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It's 3rd down, and they have to get it to the 42 to move the sticks. Got his man quickly. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Got a man. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Quick release on the RPO. The offense in hurry-up mode. Lost the fire on 2nd down. Catch in the middle. It's Ash. There to stop him at the 43, but he gets 5 and moves the sticks.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Finds his man. It's Duke. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Pulls and fires complete. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Looking to throw again. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. That took every ounce of leg strength he had to sneak that one into the left corner. And now the lead is even bigger.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
After putting up a three-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on first down from the 44. Takes the handoff. It's Spears. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Roadrunners with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Back to the ground with the running back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. They'll run it. It's Spears. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. You kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Pressure coming. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. He's got it. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. All wideouts, no backs. Finding open areas. Let's talk for just a second about UTSA. It can be a little bit tricky to balance that high school recruiting, transfer portal recruiting for some of the non-traditional powers. But when they're grabbing linebackers like this guy, you know they're doing the right thing.
Absolutely, and there's nothing tricky about that, right? Like, recruiting high school players is essential. Transfer portal is good to supplement, but getting a guy like this that can run at the linebacker spot, it can upgrade your roster immediately.
He's got it. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Looking down the middle. Lost the defense is wide open. Defense is there to make the stop, and he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Trying to slam in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Roadrunner.
One thing you know about this team is they've got a lot of fight in them, and that's a great job responding by the offense on that last drive, capping it off with a really good-looking touchdown run. This is now a one-possession game. We've got a lot of football left to play.
And the extra point pulls them to within 3, 24-21. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll leave it with him. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. They'll try the run. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. On target over the middle. Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the first half. This will likely be the last play of the half. Makes the grab down the middle. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. They'll immediately call timeout. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. They love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And it's a deadlock here in the 3rd quarter after the field goal. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Reese, thanks. Talk about an entertaining first half and always such a fun and vibrant environment there at the New Orleans Bowl. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the New Orleans Bowl.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Looking downfield on first down. Moves around to clear up the vision. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Roadrunners want to crank the tempo. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Makes the grab. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. It's complete to the right. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
And the Roadrunners are moving quickly down the field. Gives it on the option. Breaks into the open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice...
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
The Roadrunners have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. The play action fake. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
On the ground, it's Spears. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Snags it. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. And that one will put him up here in the second half.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation and timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. Leaves it with the back. Makes it past the marker. They finally get to him. A what a play there to pick up the first down. Tulane right back to the line.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big gain for the offense.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Reads it, fires complete. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. That's caught. It's Ash. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. From the shotgun, the inside give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Green Wave trying to move the chains on 3rd and short. They'll go to the air. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
They were trying to set up the screen. They were trying to take advantage of this pass rush, but man, that defender, he beat his guy so quickly, he just blew the play up.
Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. That leg is staying loose already, the 5th kick of the night. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time and took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. You make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
The defenses are terrified of giving up that big play. I like the offense taking a shot down the field, showing the defense, like, listen, hey, you're going to have to guard this. You better start.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in running all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And the Roadrunners decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Going to swing it on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. The Green Wave lining up facing 3rd and long. Gets the back moving. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. They go to the ground. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. The Roadrunners headed quickly to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. And the Roadrunners are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Roadrunners will send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. Tulane has it back in the offense coming out to go on the attack. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of there, you-know-what.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
There's the pressure. Quickly to the tight end. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. Here comes Tulane after picking up the 1st down. He wants to throw it again. Fires to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. So now it's 2nd and long.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit and let's keep going.
Tulane lines up on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. Solid pickup with 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Running back searching for a hole. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. And this is dropped. Oh, my goodness. It was just too easy, and he didn't look it in. The kick is on its way. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Hold and fire complete. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
Well, the play fake on the RPO bought the receiver some time to work himself open on the route. That was a man-to-man coverage on the defense. Nice job by the receiver putting his foot in the ground and separating.
Looks as if that'll be enough for a Tulane first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll give it to him again. Oh, he's got some space. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. Tulane right back to the line.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Got it in the middle of Dash. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Got his man. He's guided out of bounds at the 12-yard line. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking for a gap. It's Duke. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. They want to throw it. Under fire. Get it out on the screen. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. Tulane didn't start this drive with very good field position, but now they've got a chance to operate. It's complete to the left. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. At the end of the quarter, guys, it's UTSA holding the edge. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Trying to pound their way in. And this defense is defending its goal line. Back-to-back stops right in the shadow of their own goalpost. Trying to bully their way in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here comes the kickoff as we are all tied up in the 4th quarter. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before we stop, and it'll be first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, we saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Hands it off. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. And the road runners will hustle with the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. How about that play by the strong safety? Made sure his responsibility was covered, and then just went and made a play.
Sometimes it's freestyling, right? Sometimes coaches will get a little bit upset, but they don't get near as upset when I get the guy on the ground. They're okay with that, but I'm spinning down. I'm playing close to the line of scrimmage as a strong safety. I see the quarterback. I got to make sure if I do go to him, I better get that sucker, and I better wrap him up, and I better tackle him.
Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. On the ground with the counter.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. And when you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Using his legs, it's Duke. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Makes the grab. It's Ash. He's out of bounds, and they'll say he got it to the 45. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Pacheco. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down.
Now, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Probably need to pick up a few yards. From here, it would be a 62-yard attempt. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Snags it inside the 20. Touchdown, Greenway. And with that, they move out front during the 4th.
And this offense punctuates another drive. And how about the momentum? Palmer, they've got it all. The offense, the defense, playing together. They're on fire right now.
Yeah, I'm really impressed, David, with the resilience of this offense, because not everything was going their way earlier in this game, but they kept their head down, they kept chopping wood, they found a rhythm, and in this 4th quarter, David, they've been unstoppable.
The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. They'll leave it with the lone back. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Myers. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Roadrunners will line up to punt it away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Boy, that seemed to be prime return territory, but instead he'll set the offense up with great field position. Off play action on first down. Right on the money. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a first down.
And this offense, you can tell, just still feeling confident. Like, they have the lead. It's the fourth quarter. First down, that's not a running play. That's a passing play. They're really in a rhythm, feeling good about themselves.
Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Tulane right back to the line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. He'll throw on 3rd down. Just couldn't find a hole in this defense. They were ready for him and forced him out of bounds, and no gain on the play. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
That's a big drive for this offense in the fourth quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Starts a drive trying to go up top. He's got an open man. It's a seam wide open. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got his man. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Started this drive with a bang, but now it is 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. This is now a 7-point game.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the fourth quarter.
Tulane right back to the line. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Got his man downfield. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
And they did everything right in this 4-minute type situation, trying to bleed the clock. First you get the completion, then you get the first down, and
there he goes. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. This Tulane offense has a great drive going.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with the lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
They'll move the wide receiver. Trying play action. Quickly complete. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Green Wave working with a fresh set of downs. Let's see if they keep it on the ground here. They're working that left side. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.